Is it? Are we on?
Not sure. Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day everybody. My name is Albert Tan. Today, sorry, I actually opened two screen. So today we have myself, Ruhani, Lioku, and also this Vijay with us. We're going to have this, we are the main actor or maybe main dancers for this SWTE Black Friday party. So welcome to this SWTE Plugins Black Friday Party 2023. I think this is the first time we have a Black Friday party. So welcome everybody. So if you are online or you are listening or tuned in, please do something for us so that we know who you are, where you are from, that kind of thing. So gives us some chat. And you must also please, allow this restream to give permission to this Facebook to show your name and also your photo. So guys, this is the housekeeping rule. Hope that everybody know what to do. And we can see Joginda, Kumar, Jaydeep, Haria, Mabel, and one guy got no name. I'm not too sure. Who is this? Davis Dandri. So please give permission to this chat restream so that you can show your name and so beautiful face. Okay, we have another guy. I'm not too sure who are they. So sorry, because we cannot concentrating. So please help us to do your part and we can actually give you a good show tonight. So without further ado, I would like to say thank you for turning up today. And also I would like to thank the founder of this SWTE Plugins. He's Peter, and he's actually inside our chat comment, but I don't see him commenting yet. So do you have any question that you are going to ask us or ask him? Please go ahead and put it in the comment and we will try our best to do so. And before we actually begin, as usual, for the newcomers or not newcomer or people who are new to coming into this live stream, please give permission to this wave video restream to actually show your name and profile photo. So this is the link. Please type chat.restream.io/Facebook. So let me share my screen. I will tell you what is the today's agenda. Hold on. Okay, guys, you can see that this is the SWE plugins, and this is the place where I say we have a different plugin, 4 plugin altogether. I need to share another time because this sharing is not correct. Let me stop sharing this one. I will need to share another one. Okay, this should be the correct one. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. So you can see that, this is the website of this SWTE plugin. They actually have 4 plugins all together. The first one is the Shift Performance AI. The second one is this Shift WP Shifty. Then the third one will be this the other one called BugMonitor, and the last one is WP Advanced Content Protector. So we're going to talk about four of those plugin all together. So but we spend more time on Shift Performance because Shift Performance AI is the most sellable and also the star product of this SWTE plugin. So without further ado, I would like to invite our good friend Ruhani to talk about Shift Performance AIs. So guys, if you have any question and also any doubts, please share it in the chat comment. And at the end of this, what we call this Facebook Live or the party, we're going to give you 6 prizes for giveaway. So stay tuned, stay behind, and everybody who actually attend this Facebook Live, you get a very special bonus, I promise you, and it's a very, very good one. So please stay. Thank you. So Rohani, can you please start if you okay?
Yep. Hi, everyone. I see a lot of familiar faces on the stream, and of course in the comments. So we have remember. Look at Vijay. He looks like a superstar. I'm like, I cannot help it. Like, how is he set up? Like, he's like just came in through a movie set or something. I'm kidding, man. Just looking good. That's all it matters. And
Thank you.
so again, I'm going to talk about the Swift Performance AI. So previously they had a version called Swift Performance 2.0. And from that, this is an evolution in a sense that you do not need so many complicated setup. And all you have to do is turn on a plugin and let it do the job for you. So I did quite a bit of extensive testing in multiple different platforms. So beside Apache, I did on Lightspeed and also I did on Nginx. So I will give a precursor. If you want to implement this on Nginx, you actually need to go into SSH and modify one config file, which is the Nginx config file. You just need to paste a piece of code which is provided by the plugin. Then you just restart the Nginx server. So why it is in that manner? Because Nginx by design built like this. So you do not have access to its core essentials, which it can fine tune the performance. You have to go in and give it an option to allow all these options to manipulate the system. So that is one thing that you need to be aware of. Means you do not get a shock. Oh, okay, why my Nginx not working? So I will show it a little bit more. So this plugin is more on simplicity. It's not about showing gimmicks that I have 101 options, and then I don't know which option to turn on and which one to turn off. Most of us, including yourself, whoever in the comments, they don't have the time to actually go through all these options. So what I will do, I will go through quickly on some of the basic overview of the system and what are the things you need to be wary about. Means you need to be cautious about certain things you should not turn on unless you explicitly know that you do not have that option somewhere else. This is very important because just by doing this, you can either break or make a system. So WordPress is a complicated system by itself because every plugin, every theme that comes with it is different. They have their different character, just like people. It's you cannot predict that everything will work out just like that. It doesn't, because it's a combination of plugins, themes, and codes, and everything else. So I talked so much. Sorry about that. So I will go into the detail. I will show one of the site that I build up. Let me just give me a second to share the screen, and then we go from there. So hopefully Albert can see the screen.
No, not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I created 2 duplicate sites, which is exactly identical. One is called WP1, one is called WP2. They're on the same server, and basically same resources assigned to them. And what I will do, I will just go here and click this to see my initial setup. So on the other side, what I will do, I will activate it. So you can see the activation process altogether. So right now the caching and all this information is already completed, and this site is not previously optimized. So what happened that the mobile is still, the number is not as we wanted, but the desktop is doing better. Let me just look up where did I put all these things. There's so many tabs open. So anyone actually install these and try to use these? Just say hello and what is your experience from that? So HM Shuja just said that the most exciting thing about Swift is that the image optimizer is oath. I don't think it's oathless, but yeah, I will. Okay, this site is having, this is always happens when we are on live. So this site is having a bit of slowness, even though it has a 4.8 GB RAM, 4.5 GB RAM. So this is what I meant. I will zoom out to make sure that you can read this part. To rewrite rules, to add rewrite rules to your Nginx config file, click here to copy. So once you copy the rules, you need to paste it into Nginx rewrite section in the configuration file. Once it's done and you have restarted, then it will tell you that Nginx rules are working. Now I will go through the overview. Basically, at the very beginning, when you install the engine, it will cache your static or dynamic pages into static mode. Then you have optimization thread. So this one will optimize the scripts loading, how it is loading, and which one is not necessary. It can do all those performance tuning. Then when it goes to fine tuning, usually it takes a longer time if you have a large site. For example, you have 1,000 over pages, that will take a significantly longer time. But you can start using the system as soon as you have put in the plugin and activated it. And then the image optimization, there are this many images. So this was optimized. So most of the time, this will work out as it is. Means you have enabled the plugin and you went in, and that is all you need to do. But some people who like to go and fine tune the settings, here is the settings. So in the configuration, you can enable the cache or you can completely disable the cache. Then you can set how strong the optimization of the CSS delivery will be. Then you can turn on the JavaScript cache or turn it off, JS delivery. Similarly, like CSS, how strong you want it to be. Then optimize images, optimize iframes. This is experimental. I have tried it into 2 different sites. So I noticed that there are some plugins broke because of this. So since it's experimental, I wouldn't say go and test this. And development mode is completely turn off all the features for you to test your site. And then if you go to integrations, you will only see Nginx. So this is the difference with Apache-based servers, which is Apache and Lightspeed. And then you have Nginx. So Nginx architecture is much more different than the typical Apache servers. So when you have Apache, you actually have more options here. I will try to share that later as well from a different site. Now, under the configuration, you can now go into the much more detailed settings, but most of the time you wouldn't need it. So this one will help you to force redirect to SSL. So I will give you a very fair warning on this. If your site already have SSL, do not enable this because then there will be double redirect and you will end up in redirect loop. So it will be difficult for you to turn it off if you enable this. So by default, by safety is not to turn it on. This one, not necessary. When you are logged in, you don't need to cache the site unless you really need it. You can exclude certain things, exclude certain type of post, ignore query parameters. Means if in the URL there is question mark and something, then you can allow them. And you can bypass cache cookies. Some servers, you can enable this if it is Apache or Lightspeed based. You can enable this, and for Nginx also, you can enable this. And this is a original header. So it doesn't send the cache header to whichever system is requesting, like browser. If they go dig into the console, they don't see that this is cached by some caching engine. It is originally cached by the server. So you can emulate that settings that it is sending through Nginx rather than the Swift Performance AI taken over the caching mechanism. And remote pre-build, it's rare cases. In some rare cases, it happens that it cannot rebuild the cache for some reason locally. Generally it happens due to htaccess rules. So you can enable the remote pre-build, and that will help you to go through it. So I know there are comments coming in. The thing is, I cannot read all the comments while I'm sharing the screen because I'm looking at the screen right now. So I will attend to the comments.
Yeah, we will answer that after everybody has
Yes.
presented. That will be better.
Yeah. Then on the media side, you can select optimize images on upload. This is a very common sense. You can turn it on because you want your image when you upload it into your post, then it will be automatically optimized. Then lazy load images, depending on your case, because sometimes some plugins and some themes, they have built-in lazy load, and even WordPress have lazy load. So if you want to use the original ones, you can turn it off if you need. Smart image resizing is basically when you are, because coming from mobile, it will resize the image or serve the image according to the size of the device. And this one just to enforce the image sizes and just to make it a specific size capable. Optimized rendering is basically the FCP and LCP. So nowadays, Google page speed, they are very dependent on FCP and LCP, and they will reduce this fraction. Means when you are rendering a website, certain part of the website moved, they reduce those things in this. So then you go into fragments, enable collage. So you can they use the Ajax request to control this, and you can actually enable the shortcode fragments for the caching engine. You can select specific type of shortcode in here. Then on the navigation, you can speed up the navigation. So what it does, it looks into the menu items and it caches all the menu item objects. And you can ignore the prefetch URLs for certain URLs if you do not want them. Then in the core, you have cache HTTP API request. This one you can turn on and off. It didn't make huge differences on all the tests that I did. And the rest of the things are, you can reconnect the API and whether you want to show the admin toolbar and such things. So that is pretty much all of it. And you can then either purge the cache or reset the cache. So purging will keep the information that what the objects previously detected, and reset the cache will completely reset it from zero. So these are mainly the look and feel and overview of the features. Now I am going to show one of my other site which is running very heavy. It's running on let me see if I can access it quickly. Yeah, there's a lot of comment.
Yeah, there are some comment or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe you just continue first because we answer that later.
So here I have a site. Let me just quickly change the share, hopefully. Okay, so it changed. Here, these have so many things, including products already inside Elementor and massive amount of plugins, then Green Shift and every other things I can think about. And this is a very heavy site. So the last result after doing the Swift performance, this is the last result that I have. Let me zoom up first before sharing. So
this site is futuristic.
yeah, it has a lot of component and moving objects and animations. So it is a very heavy site. And now you can see the mobile performance is, so my previous mobile performance was 60. without any caching. Means I didn't use Lightspeed cache or anything. It was bare bone, and WooCommerce and everything that is put in, it worked. And you can see it didn't dodge the system. So this is one of the things that Lightspeed Cache does. They have a guest settings. So when you enable the guest settings, what it does, it doesn't load the JavaScript and CSS, or they will bypass it. So what it does, it immediately gives 90 over scores. So if you want to really know how fast is your Lightspeed server, you need to turn off the guest optimization. They literally said there that this is for page speed detection. So these are the real numbers because it rendered. I even have a video on the site. So this is the difference it made. So on desktop 100 and mobile 95. So I also wanted to show that this is not a mini site. This is literally comes with animations and actually have full objects. And this is webm video loading. And also have blog post and all other things. So if I go to check all products, there is a lot of products inside this. So this is no way that I only put 2 products and there is so this has full WooCommerce product details and such things inside, including rating and stuff. So now you can see the difference, that how much difference it made. But again, remember, this will really vary on what you are using for your setup and how it can impact. So with Lightspeed Cache, my speed was on desktop was about 95, 96. So sometimes it will come out 96, sometimes it's 95. On mobile, it was around 65 to 70. So sometimes it will be 70, sometimes it will be 65. And now this is the current score. The only thing that kind of gave me a little bit of shock, that my original score in SEO was not 82, it was 98. So now it's 82. I have no idea what went wrong. Probably here the document doesn't have a description. Okay. Oh, okay. Because I blocked the page from indexing, so that's fine. So nothing to worry about. Okay, I got it. So it was my thing. I turned off the indexing because it's a test site. So hopefully you guys get a overview of this. And I know I took up a lot of time. I hope Leo,
Take 1 hour
Vijay.
to finish if you continue.
Yeah, I know. So I will put it into a rest over here. At least you guys can see some differences, even on WooCommerce, even on very heavy loaded plugins inside the system. So I wasn't kidding that it's heavy because let me just see if I can access my plugins page. Yeah, it is pretty heavy. Even right now, it's taking a while to. Okay, so I have active 20 plugins, inactive 10 plugins. So it's nowhere near any slimmed down version of the website. It's not. So hopefully this helped help the audience. There is a lot of questions, a lot of
Okay.
things.
Actually, there are so many questions about this WP Shifty shift performance. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I always misunderstand this too. WP Shifty is another plugin.
Yeah.
Shift Performance AI is the plugin we are talking about. So we will go into WP Shifty afterwards. So before we go into that, maybe let me do my work. I have a lot of work to do because today I have to control 4%, including myself, and also I have to do a lot of things. So let me do my job. This is very important job. Okay, guys, this is the deal link for this SWTE what they call Black Friday link. Okay, I think this one should be better. This one looks better. So I will just put it there. And let me share my screen. I will just share my screen again. Okay, so this is a website, So as we say just now, we have 4 products to talk about, which actually we do not have time, for 1 hour. Maybe we can drag a little bit longer, but not too long because they will wear down everybody. This is what I call LTD party. It's not a dancing party. Dancing party, we can go continue until 2-3 hours, continuing.
Yeah.
But then for performance like this is very difficult. So the star product is Shift Performance AI. And the second product we are going to talk about is WT Shifty. And the third product is going to talk about BugMonitor. And this is a new product. And the last one is actually WPACP. WP means WordPress, ACP means Advanced Content Protector. I think for me, Ruhani, let me do my part first because that will be easier. Then I do not have to think about, let me do these 2 plugins first, BugMonitor and WPACP. These 2 are actually a new, what I call new product from this founder. And it's just launched, so we can consider a newly launched. So let me do my part. To share another screen first. I will share my backend. Okay. Sometimes it's difficult to catch the backend. Okay, let me do this WP. Okay, I got it. Got so many screens projected up. Okay, what is the BugMonitor? So basically, BugMonitor is actually a plugin to monitor whatever error or what I call fatal error that you're going to experience in your WordPress site. So there are many kind of error that you might have. So let me say that there are some errors are actually critical, some are very just a normal error, some are actually considered a warning. And this plugin is very nicely built. It's very simple in the sense that once you install, this screen will come out. So it's very simple. So for example, I want to see what kind of event has been triggered on my site. So for example, let me see that these are the event that is actually been triggered. So here you can see that there are 66 event has been triggered. So what are they? So these are HTTP error. This is actually the first contentful pane, FCP detected. So for example, you want to know what is actually the detail of this error, just click here. Then it will tell you, okay, this could lead to a delay in page loading kind of thing, potentially dissuading people from waiting, that kind of thing. So you can actually note down this and stop your problem. After that, you can either say solve, or maybe you want to ignore it, or maybe you ignore this vitals issue included in this vital issue that LCP as well. So then, or ignore it, LCP need improvements issue. So you have 4 options for you to do. So for demo purposes, I will just continue to scroll down for you to see. And slow response, so navigation is slow. Response time is actually about one second, so it considers show. And it's called a UX warning. It's up to here, UX warning. And they also have some what they call SEO problem. Maybe I have some SEO problem as well. Yeah, this is here. Let's see what is the issue. Okay, alternate text is missing, that kind of thing. So you actually tell you, what are the issue, and you can actually solve this, go to the backend and actually solve yourself. So it's very good for your own website, or you install it in your client website. You actually can see what is actually wrong. He can send you an email saying that, oh, today how many events, what are the errors that you are seeing, and you can quickly see, inside your backend or inside your email. This is UX warning, UI warning, layout issue. Okay, let's see what is the UI issue. Okay, text on page is exceeding the boundary and parent element, reading overflow. This can make the content unreadable. Okay, fair enough. So that all kinds of reporting are actually there. So they have 7 pages here. So we are not going to go to all, but this is just a demo, as you say. So you have different choices of, let's say, functional issue. I don't know whether got any functional issue. Let's check first. Okay, functional issue. Oh, unresponsive link or button. So these are some of the unresponsive link and button. Because some of the problem that you see is repeating, because I didn't go and solve it or maybe go and ignore it. So it keep on repeating itself. So let's see what is the error. The link is a button, nothing happened. So ensure the functioning as intended. Fair enough. So I was actually doing a page, this afternoon. Okay, and that's it. Very easy. One page, that's all. There's nothing much for you to actually see this thing because it's a very, very simple kind of monitoring, but it's powerful in the sense that you can you can check your JavaScript error, can check your network error, SEO, UX, UI, web vitals, WordPress error, and actually you can see the status as here. You can actually solve what they call consider it solved or ignore it, then it will actually happen here. Okay, guys, this is BugMonitor. BugMonitor, simple plugin and quite nice to you, to be frank. So if you're interested, just go and buy it. And today, I mean, in the website, SWTE actually have a discounted pricing, but you can actually get better price today. I will tell you how to get better price today later. So let me do another one, which is called Advanced Content Protector. So guys, you always think that your content is the best in the world, and you don't want people to copy. You don't want people to download your picture or your images. So this is if you are really so what I call catch up with all these things, and you don't want people to actually right click your photo, right click to copy all your content. You can actually use this software. It's called a plugin called WP Advanced Content Protector. It's also very simple plugin. Nothing much. This is the page. Can I see? And I will show you how actually it works. So this is like source protection, OCR protection, or you can actually modify the text. Let's say for people want to copy your text, you can actually, basically you want to remove some random word, replace some words, you can do that. So for the sake of demonstration, I'm not going to do all the thing because we have another 3 speakers to come in to talk about it. So images, you can disable the image copy, you can put invisible watermark, and you can do screenshot protection, which means when people try to screenshot in the desktop, they can't do it. Okay, so let me show you on my site. So this is the site. So I already enable all the protection on it. So for example, let's say now I want to right click, I cannot. I actually trying to right click this picture, cannot. So okay, I move out. Actually, this is actually what they call, you look at all the pages are whatever you cannot copy it, I would say. And the watermark is there. You look at the what they call the picture, my site watermark is there and put a cross. So it's impossible. So while testing it, actually I also spoken to founder just now. I actually try to screenshot in the mobile, but screenshot in the mobile is possible at this moment. I'm not sure whether Peter will actually make some coding to make it screenshot in the mobile not possible. So this is what I found out this afternoon. So guys, and this is something that is, I would say, very easy to use. Just install the plugin, a few click, you can actually calculate everything. So there's nothing much for you to do, So unless you want to go into detail to modify the text, on your page. So guys, this is something that interesting, and together with this BugMonitor, it's actually a powerful combination. So why I say so? Because today we're going to tell you to get a good pricing for a few of these products. you can see that in the screen. Let me share the screen again. Okay, you can buy individual product. So, but if you buy a combo product, that would be cheaper. You can buy, for example, combo product single 1+1, Shift Performance plus Shifty. Then you can buy one of them. That means one license each combo, all in one combo. So it becomes 139. But end of the what I call our presentation will give you a very good pricing on this. Of all the pricing here, all the pricing in the page will give you a coupon code for you only. Let's say, for example, you want to buy unlimited site for all the plugin, 4 of them, you will pay much less than this. Okay, that is what I promise you. And you can do maybe for 5 site combination. You can do 1 site if you want. So these are the combination. And so much for the advertisement, guys. Sorry for that. So let's go to the next so-called speaker. Maybe Leo is waiting to show you how Shifty perform, against other competitor, or maybe his experience in using this Shifty, another star product from this SWTE plugin. Leo, your turn.
Hi guys. How do I share screen? I need to share screen.
The arrow, the third button from left.
No. Okay. So I can share screen. Oh, I only can upload things here. Yeah, I can upload things. It's a bit weird. Something is. Let me try to share. Okay, I found it. So all right,
I don't see yet. Okay, coming.
All right. Okay, guys. So WP Shifty is something that I've been looking forward to for a long time. I missed the lifetime deal last year. Then my friend Henry Ho has been talking a lot about it. So I was like, oh man, I missed it. And this Black Friday, I saw, oh, they're back, and it's very interesting. So I'm a user of Perf Matters, and I'm also a user of Clarify. Speeding up my WordPress site is, and also sites for clients is something that I'm keen on. I'm learning, and that's why I use Perf Matters, Clarify, and so when Shifty came on board, I thought, hey, that's really good. So here's a comparison: Perf Matters, Shifty, and Clarify. Which one should you get? So again, each of them comes with their own strength. I'll go through a comparison before I go through Shifty right? So the thing is, you see, Perf Matters' main strength is it does a lot of things. It does. It says it reduces HTTP requests, disable plugins, and optimizes database, right? Whereas Shifty doesn't optimize your database. It's done by Swift Performance Pro. Clarify does a bit of both, but don't do a lot of things. So with Perf Matters, you get to disable, like you get your disable your stuff. So let's say if I share this tab, right? Perf Matters, you can disable a lot of stuff. You can disable dashicons, emoticons, embeds. These are things that if you want to do all this, Shifty doesn't have it. But if you use it with combination with a combination with a Swift Performance, it works really well, right? Can you all see this? Clear?
Leo, maybe you want to zoom your Google Sheet to make it bigger.
Okay, 150%. Can see? Or view zoom 200%. Better?
Yeah, much better.
Definitely.
All right. Okay. So Shifty Perf Matters' strength is the range of options. But to be frank, most of these options, if you buy Swift Performance and WP Shifty, you actually get an overlap. Right? You get overlap. I think Swift Performance, if I'm not wrong, allows. Actually, they allow this too. Sorry, my mistake. So no CDN rewrites. That's the only thing they don't do, right? But when you use in combination, if you take a look at the strengths of WP Shifty, you get to override scripts. I don't see this in Perf Matters. I don't see this in Clarify. I don't see this in Gonzalez. So if you use WordPress long enough, you know there's this plugin called Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Gonzalez was the plugin that started all these things, and Perf Matters came out. Brian Jackson is a friend, and Perf Matters did it really well and marketed it really well. Really good plugin. But WP Shifty wants to bring it to the next level. So you get stuff where you can overwrite your scripts, preload your scripts. I'll walk you all through this. You can even manage your script load behavior. You can preload or delay. You can even inject HTML. I mean, this one you can do with Codebox, LTP Codebox. But if you don't have LTP Codebox, then you can use this to say, hey, I want to put in my GTM, Google Tag Manager or Google Analytics on some pages. You can, right? And you get complex scenarios. So let me run you through, like, complex scenarios is very powerful. Let's look at Perf Matters before we look at WP Shifty. Okay. So in Perf Matters, right, I can manage my scripts here. So I can say, okay, I want it to be on current URL, whether users are login, logout, devices, desktop, mobile, or I can do rejects. Pretty powerful, right? Clarify doesn't have this at all. But when I go to Shifty, I get to choose. This is crazy. WP Shifty is meant for people who you give you the power under the hood, right? So you get page, post type, archive, author. So you say, okay, I want to disable or enable this. Let's say if I got 10 authors, I got Albert as author of my website. I got Ruhani on my website. Then I say, okay, for Ruhani, I'll load this script. Then you load the script, right? I got Ajax, front page, front end. It's very, very powerful, right? This is even device type. You can choose the device. So mobile version, yes, of course, very, very powerful. Then other things that it has. So number one, you can choose. Like right now, I'm saying I want it to apply on front page. But let's say if I want to apply for custom post types, I can just say, okay, custom post types. These two custom post types, I can choose what to do. Then you get the script. You can disable either plugins or script. All right, so it's very, very, very easy. Right, very nice interface. I got a lot of plugins here. It's heavily loaded, but what you can do more is you can do a test on the spot, light speed test. Right. Okay, it's loading up. Sorry, it's taking some time.
Okay, guys, while we are waiting for this WP Shifty, so some people actually ask me, whether you actually need to use WP Shifty in combination with Shift Performance AI. So for my website, I actually use only one, Shift Performance AI, and it's already very good, So, but some people say that you can actually combine it. So I think Ruhani actually have some experience with that. So Leo, actually you have some experience. Please continue.
Okay, if you back to the thing that Albert mentioned, if you use WP Shifty with Swift Performance, like what I shown here, actually get the best results because they work in tandem and they are from the same company. So when you use them together, it's actually quite powerful. You get really good results. If you use them partially, because I'm still not a pro in this, so maybe my results not that good, but it's good. Is considerably good. I got like a score of 88 when I use them in combination. When I use them separately, I get a score of 73. So it's like this is just Shifty. But when I use Shifty with Swift Performance, I get 88. So there are things that I haven't done. I have not done on my own side, but actually you can do. So you can like disable scripts. Let's say I want to disable convert full, right? Then I can say, exact match. I don't know, it's very powerful. Then I can inject. Let's say you want to inject GTM or whatever. my Go Analytics, I can just choose this and inject, right? I can preload scripts, and I can choose a load behavior. That is above and beyond, let's say, if I got Fluent Forms, for example, I can lazy load, I can preload. So there are a lot of things I can do. I can even overwrite the code. So if you are a coder, you can either overwrite, you can minify, you can beautify the code, you can minify the code. So beautify means make it easy for you to read. Right? Minify is to compress it. So this is beautify, this is minify. So you can do things to, LB Shifty comes with a lot of power. If you ask me, is it worth buying? I'll say yes. If you can get Swift Performance and LP Shifty, I will highly recommend that. That's my 2 cents for today. I think I run through the how it works. Right. Yeah, back to you, Albert.
Okay, thank you, Leo. So, I mean, just now we are talking about whether you can use it in combination or what. So basically, I would say that you need to test it out. As you say, Leo say both combined give you the best result. So my experience is my website. I actually use one. I don't actually I disable this Shifty. It's already give me a very good result. So guys, let me show you what is my result is. Okay. Where is okay, this is my result, my website, I mean, my actual website that is running a lot of plugin, so mobile and desktop. So even I do this GD metrics, GD metrics give me 100, So, but then GD metric I don't have a sufficient, so I cannot do it mobile version. So that's how I feel, So it depends on individual website, some website maybe you need to have both, and also depend on the server and also your memory, that kind of thing. So a lot of combination, but best thing is actually try it out, do a lot of testing for yourself. That is best suit for you. Okay, let's stop sharing. And guys, if you have any question, please don't feel shy to ask in the chat. And without further ado, I would like to call upon our South Indian superstar, Vijay Anand.
Yeah, it's time to call the hero of the show.
Today, you're going to
Yeah.
have a break dance,
So, thank you, Albert. Thank you for having me here. And thanks to Leo and Ruhani for being here. So I just want to share my experience with Shift Performance as well. So I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah, let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I put it up. Okay, is it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
Yes. So I just set up Swift Performance on this website, and actually I didn't do a lot of configuration. Only the basic configuration I did, and the cache, optimize CSS, JS delivery. So only the major thing I didn't, I didn't risk it with the code optimizer and all that, and I didn't even enable the Cloudflare module, and
It's a bit blur. What happened? Your screen?
It will be connection speed.
Oh, connection. Okay. Maybe.
and I just enable the browser cache. And this is actually in so in my experiment, I just this hosting is just in I know a lot of people don't recommend, but this was on start post, and still I got a pretty good grade over here. And, you can see that it's 95%. I think if I had used a better server, I think that would have been really a better one.
So this is without Shifty, right? Just only Shift Performance.
This only Shift Performance, yes. I didn't go for the WP Shifty. So the results have been very good. I really like this. The site is not huge, but it is not very light either. I have decent amount of content on this site, and of course the server is very basic, right? It's on the Startos lifetime deal, but still the results have been very impressive actually. And and the fine tuning is actually not fully done yet too, but yeah, the result have been impressive. So yeah, that's I actually wanted to, but Ruhani, I think he did a very great job, explaining all this. So I don't want to keep the people again explaining through all this same stuff. But yeah, this is my experiment, and this is what my results were actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, I think it's time to go into the question and answer. And I see one question pop up, and also I think Mohan was asking me whether my site is using Shift Performance. Okay, the history of my site is like this. I've been using quite a number of plugin, speed optimization. The one before Shift Performance, I actually used WP Rocket. WP Rocket. Okay, I've been using some of them before, So I actually finally narrow down to two, either Rocket or Shift Performance. But you cannot use both together, of course, it will conflict. So for currently, right now, I'm using Shift Performance. It's actually just to replace Rocket. In Rocket, I only get maybe 80% for the desktop, the most. But the moment I switch to this the Shift Performance AI, it showed up to 90 over, sometimes 100. So yes, this is only using one a plugin, and I don't use WP Shifty, But then, as Leo say, you can actually use combination of both, depend on your site, that kind of thing. Okay, so maybe we should go to answer some of the question before we announce what is the good things for everybody. Okay, there are so many. Okay, Ruhani, I think you should answer some of the question first. Let me project up the question, then you can answer. Is that good?
I actually answered quite a lot of questions on the comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this question is maybe general. How many plugins are there in the market made by this developer? So now it's 4.
Yeah, I do not know about anything more than these 4.
Yeah, because but I think Peter is in the chat, but I think I'm not sure whether he's in the chat. He told me that he will be watching, founder. So if you think that he had any more, then maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, Suja, the most I think about Shift Performance is that the image optimization is worthless or worth?
No, he's worthless. So he's being sarcastic about it.
Okay, it might not be sound very worthless. To be frank, because most of us either have this short pixel or maybe EWWW.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order not to conflict each other, I actually switch off the image optimization part on the Shift Performance, or both of them will conflict. So normally I will switch off. So that's my answer, So, okay, Rabin, this is something that you need to under WP1.
Oh, okay. I think he commented in another place because I cannot see it on the main stream. Yeah, I can share the URL. They are running on Nginx. I will share the URL in the comment.
Okay, can, no problem. Oh, Super Cache and Hummingbird. I don't use both of them, but long time ago, I tried both.
I used WP Super Page Cache, but yes, you need to have the knowledge of manipulating it, because sometimes you click on things and expecting it to work will not work. That is how cache plugins are, and everything relates to each other. and you need to know how the framework loads, means in WordPress, how the scripts are queued, and all those significant details. So once you know those details, you know what to turn on and turn off. This is actually the sales point of Swift. Why? Because you do not have to worry about all these things that, okay, I have to click this. How do I want to load it? Some of us, we prefer the granular control, but most of us do not need the granular control. That's my point. I think if I ask Leo, he will probably, or Vijay, they will probably agree. Like some of us, we like to experiment, so we try to fine tune every little bit. But most of the sites that are running for businesses, they don't need that much of fine tuning. All you need is a system that is automatically recognized and improve things for you. So I didn't use Hummingbird actually. Yeah, so I cannot talk about it.
I mean, I use both of them and tried them out before a long time ago, but then I don't have any experience anymore.
Yeah.
Leo, how about you? No.
Super cache, not Hummingbird.
Oh, so-
Yeah.
Yeah. Those rules are applied automatically when you hit the copy button. No, it copy the script into the memory and the Nginx rule. Then you have to go to SSH VPS in your server, find etc/etc Nginx sites available. Then you find the config file, open it up, paste it inside, save it, and restart Nginx. So that's the process. This is only for Nginx. Is because how Nginx is structured.
Okay, so Malia was asking for image optimization. Does the product just reduce the size of the image, or does it convert it to the WebP?
I think there is a WebP conversion, but I cannot confirm. I mean, I didn't see the setting to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, unfortunately, I switch it off because it conflicts with my shop pixel.
Ah,
Okay, this question should be general knowledge for everybody.
it's not. None of the server will perform equally well. No, any server that is hosted in even in the same type of server, like let's say you have two VPS, two IP, and each of them are identical, it can still differ because your system level, how it is configured, whether your MySQL is optimized or not, or MariaDB is optimized or not, or what PHP version is running, whether it is running on FPM mode or in generic PHP mode, it will all differ. All servers will differ. So there is no such thing as performing equally. We are people. We are not equal. Like each one of us is different in a unique way. So servers are kind of like that, but they have more general scope into it. Means we can generalize it in a way.
Not
So-
only that, I mean, different server also a different configuration and memory, that kind of thing. So I
Yeah,
think
everything will differ.
agency
Yes.
will be able to tell us, Leo, for the server.
Yeah. I think it's not just about server because it's about the plugins that you install.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because one plugin can clog up your entire database. Who is the one? Oh, Julian. Julian shared the database snapshot of 21 GB of WordPress backlog. That is a nightmare.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, is there any particular guide that can guide mainly web developer that which setting need to be on and off based on their plan and action for website automation? I believe you're talking about Shift.
Swift. So he's talking about Swift, but the thing is, if you want to give instruction to developers, they need to have the core knowledge of WordPress. Means they know they have used some cache plugins before. You cannot give it to somebody who has a very basic knowledge. They can create WordPress post, but they doesn't know how the system works. So there is a lot of difference between these two type of people. So this is just an example that you cannot simply say that, okay, I give it to this guy or that guy, web developer, and they can do it. No, they need to have previous experience in caching plugins, which it can be WP Super Cache, it can be WP Rocket, and whatever not. They need to have the core knowledge of those things. Then they will be able to manipulate these because the terms are pretty much simple. Preload JavaScript, prefetch URL. These are common terms. You will find it in every other plugins that is available in the market. So yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is how is it better than WP Rocket? I don't know who asked it because I don't see the name. So I
Yeah,
mean,
I
WP
saw it
Rocket is
somewhere.
actually a very good plugin as well. Definitely, Before that, I also using that. So I mean, but WP Rocket is actually yearly, no LTD. So
So I will tell the things straight away. The only thing that is better than WP Rocket is you are paying it one time. So uh, this is reality. You can pay WP Rocket, and you have to actually get to learn all the settings that WP Rocket does. If you think that it is just as turning on the switch and it will work, it's not. Every cache plugin you have to dig down and do some experiments, save it, test it again and again from different locations, from different speed testing tools, and then you will get a average marking that you can work with. So this will implement into everything. But what you are doing on Swift is basically you are just enabling the plugin, assign the license, and then pretty much 80% of your work is done. In most cases, you do not have to switch things here and there. But if you want, you can do. I hope it's correct. I don't know whether Vijay or Leo
It's
agrees or
correct.
not.
Only thing is that have a proper backup before you actually
Oh,
experiment.
definitely. This is like, sorry, I didn't mention this, but Vijay is 100% right. Everything that I do a database snapshot first using WP Vivid or WP Reset, whichever. So I will take a database snapshot, keep it in my local PC. Then I will go and do whatever I want. If it doesn't help me, I just restart the database. So
Yeah,
this is what I do day to
yeah,
day basis. So what happens that sometimes when you're talking, we kind of emphasize that the people who are listening to us might have that knowledge. But yeah,
yeah,
I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much,
yeah. Because
Vijay. Yeah,
that has been lifesaver for me many times.
oh, definitely.
Okay, I just need to add, how's this better than WP Rocket? I think if you use Swift Performance with WP Shifty in combination, you get a lot more power, a lot more options. Again, but you must know what you're doing lah. So you get your backup done,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
test thoroughly, make sure nothing is broken, right? You don't want to have a 100 for your page speed score and your contact form doesn't work, right? So or your opt-in form or whatever doesn't work, your e-commerce store doesn't work. So can you optimize? Yes. Does it give you more power? Yes. And it's on lifetime. So WP Rocket, if you are a lifetime person, this is 100% better than WP Rocket.
yeah, WP Rocket for 1 year is 199. I paying. You are paying 149, right, Rio?
No, it's 199 now. For newcomers, it's 299 per year.
Mm,
Yeah, because we are all members. It's one. I pay 199 per year, not per per lifetime. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
per year. 10 years is $2,000.
Okay, I think this is being answered by Ruhani before and after. So take a snapshot. Okay, this
No,
question
yeah.
is frying press. I don't have experience in frying press. Maybe
I
you.
didn't actually use Flying Press. I really try to stick with the good ones like Lightspeed Cache or whatever. So they are built by Lightspeed team. So I am kind of biased in that way.
So Leo, have you used frying press before?
I have used it for a short while, then I refunded. I think that Flying Press is good, but again, really depends on your budget, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
And the thing is, will you pay that amount for yearly, right? Gijo is a very good guy. Yeah, I met him at Camp Asia, but again, it's not lifetime. But if you want something which is powerful and you don't have to play around so much with the settings, Flying Press
Mm,
is good, right? But yeah, really depends. I think you, if you are on the fence, why don't you just buy everything? You got a refund period. Go try it out. Yeah.
Okay. Sujit Biswas, who is from the founder's side here? Okay, fair enough. This question, but we are all users. You know, except I have a special interest in that. Because I'm an affiliate. So if you click my link, if you buy, of course I will get a commission. So everybody knows that. So these few guys actually are users. They buy themselves. So that kind of thing. So of course, we try to be as honest as possible. While we are talking about, and as truthful as possible. So don't worry, Sujit. We are not paid by the founder to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have this question. What is that? I have switched crash some sites. Just actually, every plugin, right? If you put them in the situation that they will crash, they will crash. So this is not something to pinpoint that whether it will break or not. I can tell you that W3 Total Cache and WP Super Cache, they have broken many sites. It's just because it was lack of my experience, lack of my knowledge. I didn't knew certain things. I turned it on and I screwed it up. So this is why what Vijay told us earlier, that make a backup, do your experiment. If you're not happy, restore it back. So I would say that, and that is where it matters. But generally, I tested on few different type of servers. I haven't hit that issue that it broke the site. There was one instance, and I gave a fair warning to everybody that do not turn on the SSL unless explicitly you know that your site is not on SSL. So just beside that one, I don't think there is a way to break it immediately, the site. But having said that, there are also very, very complicated sites, overly modified and changed. So it can be those situations. So there is no 100% that it will not break. There's no such thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like there are too many plugins with too many customizations, and anything can conflict with anything. You never know actually. So
Okay, so next question by JD. Any comparison with Shift Performance and Rabbit Loader? I have not used Rabbit Loader.
I did a video on that, and they are similar. So what happened to on my case when I did the testing, it was on Lightspeed server, and when I used Rabbit Loader, for some reason on Lightspeed server it didn't work well. So at that point of time, I didn't have Nginx available for me to test, and I had Apache, so it worked on Apache and Lightspeed. But there was some errors that it keep on generating the errors every day. My error log is filling up, so I don't know they have fixed this problem or not, but I haven't used it from that point of time.
Okay. This one.
This one I replied. Right now, it doesn't integrate with Cloudflare CDN. Like actually, Lightspeed also only integrate with CDN, Lightspeed CDN. But I'm not 100% sure. You are saying that serve optimized images. I'm not exactly sure LS Cache actually do that. That is handled by Cloudflare APO.
What is this question? I know it's WordPress, but does Shift Performance provide any non-WordPress solution? No.
No, bro.
No.
This one is only for WordPress.
This is actually a common question. Plugin conflict happen anytime, anywhere, any place, anybody. So sometimes if you conflict, you have to find it out. Then just do.
Yes, you need to do some experiment. So what can help? So if you really hit this kind of problem, you should do the health WordPress health checkup plugin. So it lets you selectively disable the plugins and see where, in which point the errors come up. I understand it's very difficult to do on a production site, but as we already emphasized, please back up your site before doing such things, especially system level things like this.
Okay, will combo shift with CM make website 100 score? Definitely you can, in some cases, but I think getting 100% marks is not the goal actually.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's not the goal. It just make you feel very nice, but then
Yeah.
you have to actually see how the website load and how is the user experience and the UX, because you can actually make it 100% very easily. You strip down everything in the page, that kind of thing. Then make it very minimum.
Sure.
Get it.
Use
So
use the yellow Elementor theme, and
So
that's
I
it.
mean, but of course, you are using Shift Performance or maybe together with WP Shifty, you can achieve 100. Even my site,
Yes.
is an old site, a quite heavy site, also can achieve 100%. But on the mobile side, it's a little bit challenging, So, but it's not the aim to get 100 mark, but to get as high as possible.
Yes.
So, I mean, because I have done that before. Last time I was so crazy about that. I was trying to do days and night, try to optimize to 100. Finally, you give up.
I can tell you a real life story. So for example, right, there are a lot of media sites locally and internationally. If you go and check their page speed,
Yeah,
they are actually around 45 to 50.
correct.
Yes. So you in real life production sites, you don't expect it to be 100. If you get 80 plus, which is a very good user experience already. So keep that in mind. Don't chase the 100. That's a unicorn that is flying is very difficult to catch.
Okay, so no, I didn't attend yesterday Alberto live together.
Yeah, I
It's the
already
same,
replied
right?
him. Yeah, I replied him
It's a
already.
bug monitor. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
BugMonitor.
plugin is very sweet and nice. I would say, if you have it, it's good to have, but then it's depend on you.
See, Alberto heard that you called his name and he's in the comment. That was fast. I'm like, what? Was he playing on the TV?
Okay, I think some of the question is already answered by Ruhani.
Yeah, mostly I already answered.
What do you mean by this? If we have 5 sites, can we manage on one dashboard? You mean the license?
You can manage the license, yes.
You have your. I mean, let's say you are the owner of the of the 5 site, plugin. Then you can decide which website to go to. So you can actually disable it if you do not want to. That kind of thing. So it's just a simple thing. Okay. Is iOS version available? Yeah. Which question is it related?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, this one I've answered. So Mohan actually answered that.
Yeah.
This question, can we make configuration in Shift Performance if something is loading properly or loading not properly?
I haven't seen this option yet because it is much more simplified in a sense that you look at the interface, it tells you how much cache has been done or how much is not done, but it doesn't break it down to the point that you look at the which one is loading or which one is not loading.
Okay, Wilson, I thought you actually have bought a Shift Performance AI. So
Yeah, he's just pulling a fuss on me. I get it. He's a playful character.
the AI part of the Shift Performance, I can answer that, because I just plug it in. I don't do any adjustment. It go to hundreds. That is the AI working.
Yep.
Of course, I mean, as you go, you drop up and down, that kind of thing, 90 something, 100, that kind of thing.
Can I add something? Back to a few questions ago, they said, can we manage 5 sites from one dashboard? I think they mean something like main WP.
Correct.
Main WP can manage for WP Rocket. For Swift, not yet. I think if Peter can reach out to the main WP guys,
Yeah.
it'll be very powerful. Especially if we can
Their
manage.
API is open.
Yeah.
You can actually start building it.
Yeah. So if we can manage from main WP, both WP Shifty and Swift Performance Pro, I think I think there's a lot of the sky's the limit.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, this is actually what we mean, So score is just something, to make you
Score is a
happy.
guideline. So it is a guideline. Think of it as, okay, I'm going to say a controversial thing. Hopefully people will not shoot me down. So it's like having a religion. So you have a religion, but doesn't it the religion doesn't entice you to do something like by force. Like you can go and take your prayer or not, up to you. So they don't denounce you just because you didn't go for prayer. Just saying. So yes, it is a guideline. It is a guideline. Do not chase these 100% marks, because in production level side you will not get 100% marks, and that is the reality of it. The moment you put in GTM, the moment you put in the pixels from Facebook, from Twitter, and etc. to tracking marketing data, this score will go down 20% or more. So keep that reality inside you, that the moment you get into the real world, the things will change.
So I think the factor here is, unless your user experience doesn't really get affected, I think you're fine with it. If your user experience is good, like the site loads well, I think that's enough, right? You don't have to go for the 95 plus or 100, right? So really, it doesn't make any difference after that. That's my understanding.
I think if you, while we don't want to chase, after, we don't need to chase after 100 points, but there are low hanging fruits that you can do, like optimizing your images, making sure you don't load those
Yes.
2
Yes.
megabyte or 5 megabyte images, and also getting a VPS. That's not expensive,
Mm.
right? So if you are using some cheap chat hosting, and your website is making you money, or it's a business website, perhaps a good idea would be switching from your shared hosting to VPS.
Yeah.
I've seen websites go from 15 seconds to 3 seconds, just switching servers, no optimization.
Yeah. Okay, guys. This next question is to me, but actually anybody can answer. But I don't have an LMS site. So Latif Mia, I believe you're a coach or maybe you're a trainer. So you're loading very slow. So the only way I can suggest to you is you try it out, So you have a refund period, because there's no trial plugin for you to try. You have to buy it to try, so to say. So try it out and then see how it goes. And
I
we'll give
actually
you a
have a recommendation for him. Try to find the server nearer to you, because when you do administrative operations, you need low latency. So if the server is near to you, for example, in India, I hope he is nearby
he's
to
from
India.
UK. He's from UK.
He's from UK.
Yeah.
So he should find servers in UK and host it there. The reason being, your latency will be much more lower, and a lot of time this is getting overlooked because of the latency. So I give you an example. So if one of your script get a latency of 280 ms, which is 1/4 of a second, what will happen when there is a 1,000 request coming in? So you just multiply that and see how much delay there will be. So keep that in mind, and you can experiment with one of the servers very locally to you, like maybe it's in UK or surrounding countries, and then you implement the LMS and see how it differs. And definitely VPS. Don't go for LMS with shared. It can kill it. I
Okay.
think Leo knows this better. Yeah, this part.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking some of the question. I purchased a plugin to process content. I want content protector, but can't log in and download. Very simple. Send a support ticket to this SWTE plugin. I
Yep.
think it's very simple. Peter will actually sort it out for you, because sometimes this happen. Vijay is very handsome today. That's a comment. I don't know who's
Yeah.
the guy.
He's from Manoj.
Manoj, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have something to, on the weekend I can share this screenshot to my wife. So
Yeah. Nice.
Would it conflict with high WP goals? You're talking about
Yes.
shape performance?
So what you need to do, you need to do a checking in a safe mode in Ghost first, then you try the Ghost advanced mode. So in advanced mode, few things can get broken, especially the JavaScript loading, because what it does, Hide My WP Ghost, it creates .htaccess based rules that will hide your plugins, that will hide your themes and all those things. So if the cache plugin is querying the theme objects, they might not get resolved. So this is why I will say that try the safe mode first, then advanced mode, then you can come back to safe mode. But it can create a conflict.
Okay, this question, this comment is by Alberto because he forgot to give permission to restrict. So yeah, he bought Shift AI and then the update, then you notice better performance with it. I think this morning there is another update being pushed out.
Yeah.
Okay,
so me and Alberto did a testing. You can highlight the next comment from him. I don't have the data right now with me, but we did a very old, if I'm not mistaken, is 7 years
is it
old.
this one?
And
DV site, right? Is it this one?
yeah, DV site. So this score was 5 on mobile, and on desktop was 9, and then it went up to 76.
Oh, that's huge.
That was a
that's
huge
amazing. Yeah.
on a shared hosting. Yeah.
And very little effort, right? Just turn it on.
No effort. So we just activated the plugin and let it complete the the 100% thingy. So once it did that, then we went to check the page speed and GT. Sorry, we checked the GT metrics. So GT metrics was 76. So class B or class A plus, something like that. V plus, something like that. Yeah. So I guess that's all the questions.
Yeah, that's all the question that we have. Okay, guys. Now we have 2 things to do: the giveaway prizes. So the giveaway prizes actually, let me tell you what is the giveaway prizes. The giveaway prizes actually there are 6 prizes. Let me check back my notes. Okay, but there is some problem of my what they call this database. I mean the form, so it's broken. So there was few minutes before I actually come online, so I cannot do the draw today. So I will go back tonight and then fix it. Then I will go back to the see the comment and the attendees. Then we will choose from there. So the Facebook Live prizes will be 100 site shift performance, 2 5-site shift performance, and 1 site WP Shifty, 1 site BugMonitor, and 1 site WPACP. So there will be 1, 2, 6 prizes. So I will do it by tomorrow or so that everybody will know that, because somehow my what they call this spreadsheet is broken, so it doesn't transmit there. So something wrong. Okay. Next, come to the best thing that today you're going to have. So what is the best thing I'm going to show you today? Let me share my screen. Okay, so not this one, sorry. I always go to the wrong one. Yeah, this is the one, right? Okay, so this page is the Black Friday page. So all the prices actually has been discounted, So today I'm going to give you a coupon of 25% across the board, which means use that coupon, buy any combination. You can buy all of them if you have money. You can buy unlimited site, all the combination, all are 25% discount. So this is only for our coupon, exclusive to download silo. So for example, this one 149, you get 25% off. 449, you got 25% off. 499, you got 25% off. And for the combo, Same thing. Let's say you want to buy all the 4 of them, 1399 unlimited site, 25%. Just do the max. So if you are interested, this is the coupon. So to make it easy for everyone, my site is here. You can actually, I will give you the links quickly. You can do it now. Type your name and put your email, the valid email address. We will send you the code. So every code is unique, and each code can only be used once. So if you, in one checkout page, you can put as many products as possible, but make sure that it's only once. You can only use once. Okay. So if you don't want, you only buy 3 products, you can. You want to buy 10 products, also can. But make sure that it's the same checkout page. And after the code is used, no longer valid. So that is the reason. So let me give you the link. Okay, this is the coupon. If you have a handphone, you can just take the, and also this is the site. Okay. Let me show. The other one is this one. Okay, so everybody can see that. go.downloadsaulo.com/SWTE discount coupon. So go to that link and everyone can get a discount code. So 25% of all the products in that page. Okay, guys, that is the best I can do for you. And I will be grateful to thank the founder, Peter Mona, for giving us this very huge discount on already discounted price on the Black Friday, and you won't find anywhere else. Okay, so before we end, you have anything to tell us, Leo, Vijay, and also Ruhani?
Oh, sure. So thank you for hanging on to the chat, because sometimes I can get boring and I talk so much about technology and stuff. And I really thank you everyone, including the host and Vijay and Leo, that you keep you cool. That I talked so much, and thank you everyone. Wonderful questions from the stream comments, and that actually shows that you really have the interest in the plugin. So that is what it matters. For me, let's give away more on looking at how the product can grow. And thank you everyone. Yeah, Leo.
Thanks everyone thanks Albert for inviting me. I think this is a fruitful discussion. I also learn new stuff here, and I like what Ruhani mentioned. The questions are interesting. It shows that a lot of you are very interested to buy. If my personal take is, I think this is a deal worth buying, especially with an amazing 25% discount. Yeah, if you own any WordPress sites, or you run an agency, or you just run sites for yourself, don't give up getting this, because there are not many plugins that do caching well and does script organization. So this is a good combo. That's my take. Thank you.
Okay, Vijay.
Thank you, Albert, for having me here, and thanks to Ruhani and Leo for joining us on the live stream. And thanks for all the comments. And yeah, thank you. So I have some comments to share to my wife. So she is telling me that I'm getting old. So thank you for
No.
thank you.
You better put Manoj picture on where you take the screenshot, because she will come back to you and tell you, how do I know this is not a girl?
No,
Yeah,
Vijay, may I
yeah.
request you to sing or dance some Bollywood song or dance to make the party more lively? Today is Black Friday.
Yeah.
No, I am very terrible at that.
So I would request, just 1 second. I would request DS Ong. I think he is still here, and he's locally he is situated in KL, right?
Yeah, he's here.
DS Ong.
DS song, yes, he's here.
Yeah, he can text me on Messenger. I can try to help him out.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, guys, this is what we have for the Black Friday party. And I mean, as always, we are grateful to the founder, for the company, to actually help us, to save some money. LTD community is a very amazing one, but also very picky, and also very, sometimes could be very harsh in their
Yes.
comment, So, but this is part and parcel of the, what they call, the game, of LTD game, But the most exciting drama is actually the open AI drama. Within 3 days, the three CEO come and go, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So, I mean, so hopefully that today this year we have quite a number of good deals coming on. Overall, I would say. But I also want to steal the limelight here because I'm going to launch, not to say launch lah, because I normally don't launch exclusive deal. But one founder actually told me, why don't we do this, try it out. So next week I'm going to bring one so-called exclusive deal. Maybe by the earliest will be tomorrow, depend on how the website going. So hopefully you'll get your support. That is exclusive in the sense that nobody else will doing, and there are also a few more Facebook Live going to be arranged for next week. And apparently, Monday to Thursday is booked. So I'm very tired, to be frank. So sometimes I do things. A lot of founders or maybe members also talking to me. Sometimes I have to just ignore all the messages because to concentrate doing something that is important first. So I would like to seek your what I call understanding, because the moment I wake up, I say, "Oh, you're so many messages. How to respond?" Some of them they want it by now and today and tomorrow, not tomorrow and yesterday, that kind of thing. So I'm very burning kepala. Okay, guys, thank you for coming. I already seen some of them. Some of you actually have actually go into uh, the website, and the code has been sent to your safe. If you don't receive the code, let me know. Let me know your email, and we'll see how we can do for you. Okay, guys. For the giveaway prices is there. I will go back and actually sort it out. Hopefully tomorrow or so we will announce a winner also. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.